Listen, man, don't trust nobody.
Is there anything that is bigger than trust when you look at all the values and principles that one has as an individual? Is there anything that is bigger than trust? Think about all the components of our lives where trust is critical.
When you trust someone, you believe they'll do what they say they'll do, or they are who they say they are. You trust or have faith that they're telling you the truth.
Think about a marriage or relationship, which is of intimate nature.
You said you don't trust anybody.
Do you?
Yeah?
Who?
My girlfriend.
Think about a business.
My assistant, Sophie, I trust her as well. My brother works full-time for my company, Jason. I trust him. He actually manages all my finances, my bank account, all my investment portfolio when I do Shark Tank Dragon's Den.
We'll see how that works out.
Think about a work relationship.
I trust Jack.
Who?
Jack.
Well, how much you trust him? He has your bank account numbers and shit?
I'd give him my bank account numbers.
You would?
Yeah.
Think about a child and parent relationship. So think about any component of your life where you deal with a secondary person or a secondary human being in a particular situation or circumstance. Just think about it. Is there anything that beats trust?
Relationships gotta be built on trust. If you ain't got trust, you ain't got nothing.
When you put your heart on the line and get married to someone or get into an intimate relationship with somebody, the one thing that is at the forefront, over and above love, will be trust. You are trusting that person with your values, with your future, with your expectations, and with your plans. You are trusting that person with your heart. You are trusting that person to be delicate around your fragile heart and to treat you with that embodiment of love and to treat you as a priority in their lives.
Okay, so what does that mean? Well, on the upside, it means that you don't have to be alone. It means that your family will have continuity over decades. It means that the narrative of your life won't be fragmented and broken by divorce or sequential divorce. It means that your children can grow up and maybe have their children within a continuing family. It means that your children will be able to maintain relationships with the grandparents on both sides and the cousins. Like, it's a big deal to maintain that. There's huge advantages in it. It means that you'll have someone there when you're not well, and so will your partner. And it'll mean that you have someone to share all of the positive things of life with. So there's huge advantages to it.
So that's the power of trust in a relationship, right?
Really shouldn't trust anybody. And you damn sure don't trust anybody based on their merit, because everyone is in it for themselves. WIIFM, what's in it for me?
The reason people aren't buying from you is because they don't trust you.
In a business relationship, when you form a partnership with somebody, you are putting forth that fragile nature within you to be able to be sensitive to another person's views, another person's perspective, another person's faults, another person's strengths, another person's weaknesses, another person's threats and opportunities, another person's vision and outlook. You are putting all that forth, and trust is the thing that, is holding you and giving you, that confidence to say, I'm going to give this thing a shot because I trust that we are on the same wavelength. And if we are not on the same wavelength, I trust that we are going to get to a same or similar opportunity that may arise or come forth. So trust is one of those values and principles that you cannot do away with. when you are in any type of relationship. Whilst on business,
So if you're asking more questions when you're talking to your client, you can put 1 score for every question that you ask that's meaningful, that's deep, that's revealing in the trust column. Every time you give a piece of advice, put 1 score, 1 mark on the losing, breaking trust. Every time you talk about yourself, every time you pitch, every time you present, every time you try to convince, put a mark on losing trust. At the end of the call, ask yourself this one question. How many marks do I have on building trust? How many marks do I have on losing trust? If it's lopsided one way or the other, you know where it is pulling.
you are also putting trust forth to say your clients are going to be able to confidently pay you what is due to you, pay you what is due to you on time, and be trustworthy in your relationship with one another. So there won't be a breach of contract, there won't be any perspective that is negative. Everything will work in the favor of that particular relationship.
The reason why trust is so important to build with your kid is that you want to make sure that they're open and communicating with you.
Trust with your daughters, with your children, sons, whatever the case may be. It comes at the forefront, because as a parent, if you are going to lie to your kids, you know, and you're gonna hide things from your kids, and you're gonna, you know, put things into perspective that may not work for your relationship with your kids and the future that you are trying to prepare them for, then the likelihood that you are going to form a solid foundation of a relationship with your kids, that likelihood is very slim, because the core value again of trust is something that is not prioritized, you know. So why make all these examples and emphasize the issue of trust?
Trust yourself. What I mean by that is that you have to dig deep down and ask yourselves, who do you want to be?
It's because any decision that we make, one, we must trust ourselves. That intuitive nature, that intuition within us, that sixth sense that is in us, that first thought that says in a multiple choice A, B, C, or D, and that first thought that says C, I perceive C to be correct, and then you start doubting. Trust that. Trust that. Trust you. You know, before you are even external and you start trusting people outside of yourself. Trust you. Trust your ability to deliver on a promise to yourself.
What makes you happy, no matter how crazy it may sound to the people? Just trust yourself no matter how and what anyone else thinks.
So when you set a goal for yourself, trust yourself to deliver on that particular goal, no matter what the circumstance may be. Trust yourself to be able to be, you know, an upstanding member of society. So trust yourself to be prudent in your decision making. Once you master the trust of self, you master self-awareness, you master self-confidence, then you are then able to trust those that are external to you, which is key for your progress in the different facets of your life. So confidently trust your position, confidently trust your capabilities, confidently trust your dreams, your vision, and confidently trust your plans. Know that you are going to succeed no matter what, no matter the obstacles, the challenges, you know, any barrier that may come along your way. Trust yourself to be able to jump above and beyond that particular barrier. Equip yourself with the necessary tools to understand the basics around trusting yourself. You know, just equip yourself and strengthen yourself, your medulla oblongata, you know, your hypothalamus. Trust your mental capabilities to be able to deliver on those basics. So trust is a key fundamental tool that we need to use, you know, in strengthening our values and the principles that guide us and the morals that we live by. So trust yourself, then trust others. Then the opportunities that you seek out will come and you will grow and develop as an individual. So good luck on your endeavor to create that particular trust. Good luck on your endeavor to grow. Good luck on your endeavor to succeed. And good luck on your endeavor to trust others. Peace out.